Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today, and I'm really excited about teaching you about these exercises that you can do in a park near you. So the one thing that most parks have got is park benches. Today I've got a step instead because I don't have a park bench at home, but what you can do is you can just wrap yourself up nice and warm, take your power walk, take your run, and then intersperse that with some of this strength work as well, and you get a really good workout each time. As I said in my shot as well, don't go running in the dark by yourself in a park. It's better to do this during the day when you're nice and safe. Okay, so you've done your run or your walk, and you can intersperse these exercises with that. And my first one that I had for you there is a tricep dip. So on a tricep dip, we just sit on the step or the bench, my hands very close to my bottom here, my fingers facing forward. My knees, if you're up a little bit higher, you could have your knees bent, and you're going to go drop down and then back up again, all the time, really keeping your abs pulled in and getting that push up. And as I say, with every tricep work, it's about getting those arms really nice and straight each time. So really feel those upper arms working for you, upper and back of arms, and getting that push up. If you want to make it a little bit harder, out we go with the legs. So again, all the weight then over my arms, and you'll really notice the difference in that and that pushing up. And I suggest that beginners go for about 15 or 20 reps on these ones if you can. Then what you can do is you can always run onto your next bench. Got a little route planned out for you. And my next one is going to be a step up. Now again, this will be a little bit higher if it's in the park. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a step up, so I can do a step up and touch and back down, and then up again, straight back up and down. So again, I'm getting all the push through one leg. You can extend that up and back down, and of course you'll be dropping a little bit further because most benches will be at least double this height off the floor, so you'll really get a good workout on your glutes and on your thighs on that step up leg. And of course then you do the other leg, and again that's just about 20 on each leg. Okay, the other one is where I come down face down on the bench. This is where it's harder for me because I'm down lower. Yours will be up here somewhere, but I'm here, I'm going to do a runner. So this I can do in two different forms. Again, I've got my shoulders right over my hands. I'm here in a nice straight line, so I'm already in a plank position. I'm up on my toes and I've got my zip and hollow on. Okay, with the runner, we are just going to run. So try not to get back here and pushing through your hands. Really feel that you're getting the most out of this. A little bit of bend in my elbow. My elbows are just soft, and I can do the runner straight forward, or I can alternate it and do the runner across. So again there, just runner. So again, I would do 40 singles of these, or imagine that each double there is a 1. So again, you're sticking to that 20. My next one is going to be a plank jacks. So I'm down again in my plank, and I'm here, again, all the things that I said before, abs definitely pulled in to protect my lower back. It's not going to droop down at all. I'm keeping it nice and strong, my elbows just slightly bending back, and I'm going to do a plank jack. Now this can also be alternated with a plank jack jump in. So it's plank jack, jump in, jump out, plank jack, jump in, jump out. And this one I would do 10 of. If you've done a plank jack and a jump, it's 10, so it's 20 different movements on that. If you feel that the jump in and then the jump out is too much on your lower back, remember, keep out that zip and hollow on, but you can just go back to the plank jacks and do me 20. Okay, then we've got the Bulgarian split lunge. So a Bulgarian split lunge is 1 foot on the bench. Now I usually have to do the first 1 or 2 before I know where I'm going to be on these. So all of these leg ones, there I'm just going that drop down straight through the middle. Almost feels like you're going to get a front of thigh stretch, but really all the work has to be done by that front leg. So I'm really concentrating through my heel, through the back of my leg, up into my glutes here. And again, just down and up. Then you just change over legs, and one leg on. You usually have to take the first 1 or 2 before you know where is that perfect position that you can drop down through the middle, so I'm not leaning forward and my knee's not travelling out over my toe. So sometimes you might just have to do 1 or 2 little wiggle forwards with that foot, or put that other foot back a little bit further, and you can really see here where I'm having to work hard on that front leg to get me up each time. There we go. So on my next one, a little bit more aerobic, it's still a step up. Now when you do choose your bench, really make sure it's nice and sturdy, that it's not going to be able to sort of rock back or forward or anything, and that you're going to be safe when you're on it. This one is stepping up, but it's more like a runner, but step up quickly. So I'm up on that bench, I've leant slightly forward on it as well, and I get up and down, just really doing that nice quick movement. So you'll be going up just a little bit higher, but remember it's not like my step up, I don't come up all the way. I keep my abs pulled in, I drive that leg back, so I drive the knee forward as I drive the arm back. So we're there, and then we can change over. So again, I pick a 20 and a 20, and then up with the other one. There, just running up and down, keeping it nice and strong. Other ones that you can pick, I have actually put them down on the list, but you can use a bench again for a press up. So again, I can have a press up, so again my elbows are going back and pushing up for a tricep press, or arms just a little bit wider and going out as a standard press up. So again, I'm trying to get close to the bench each time, and then pushing up, then down, then up. Good. You can use a seat of the bench, or you can even use the back of the bench. Again, just check that it's nice and stable before you do any of these weighted works on them. And I get that push up, down and push up. Now the other one that I can do, again, working my sides, it's like a shoulder tee there. I come down to the middle, make sure your bottom doesn't come up at this point, it stays low, and I come up again, and I've got that shoulder. My weight then is going through my sides, I can feel it, I've got my abs pulled in as always, and up, and then down, and up. Just getting that flow through each time. And I would say 10 to 15 of these, 16 if you want to keep it even. You've got two arms, keeping it nice and even, and up. Lovely, good. Okay, so just a really few exercises. If you just intersperse them with your more aerobic of your power walk or your run, you can pick a part with some hills in it, so you know that you've got that, or down into those inclines. You can pick up that pace as well. So again, you're getting strength and you're getting aerobics in one section. And again, in this section too, you will get that work doing for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed sort of teaching that to you, and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye bye for now.